Hello everyone, I'm here today to show you how to engage in physical prostrations. So prostrations are a way of showing our faith and respect to the Buddhas, the enlightened beings, and our spiritual guide. There are 3 different ways of doing physical prostrations. The first one is full length prostrations, and this is a type of prostration that we would engage in if we're doing some purification practice. So for example, in our Nyungne purifying retreats that we've got coming up, we would engage in physical prostrations, full length prostrations, where we prostrate our whole body on the floor, and we would do that for about half an hour actually, many prostrations using our body to purify our negative karma. So this is how you do physical full length prostrations. We start with I'll turn sideways so you can see better. We start with our hands at our heart, thumbs tucked in, with our hands at our heart, and then we touch our crown, forehead, throat and heart, and we come all the way down on the floor, put the feet flat on the floor, hands just briefly touch together before we very gracefully stand up again. So we do many prostrations like that, and at the end, after the last one, we would then just touch our crown, forehead, throat and heart, so bringing the hands back to the heart again to finish, like draw them to a close. So that's a full length prostration. With a half length prostration, we just go down onto our hands and knees. So this is what you might have seen at the beginning of our pujas, which are our prayer sessions. Sometimes at the beginning of our classes you might see the teacher do this, and then other people, once the teacher is sitting, may do this as well. So you're very welcome to do this. It's just a way of showing respect, faith and respect for the Dharma, the teachings of Buddha. So we begin again as before, with the hands at our heart, thumbs tucked in, and again we bring our hands to our crown, forehead, throat, heart, and this time just gently down onto our hands and knees. Touch the forehead to the floor and then push up again. So in this one we keep our feet where they are. In the full length prostration we have like the tops of our feet flat on the floor, so we're completely flat out. Whereas with this one we just sort of keep the feet where they are and bend at the toes. Yeah? So I'll show you again. So it's crown, forehead, throat, heart, down onto the floor, hands and knees, touch the crown, the forehead to the floor and back up again. So we would tend to do 3 of those at the beginning of a class or a puja, and after the 3rd one again we just finish with crown, forehead, throat and heart. And the reason for this is we're thinking about the good qualities of Buddha's body by touching the crown and the forehead, his speech and his mind. So this is reminding us of the good qualities of a Buddha, to help us to develop faith. If you don't feel you can do the full length or the half length prostrations, then don't worry. You can just sit or stand with your hands at your heart, thumbs just tucked in, and just bow your head slightly. Yeah, so we're showing again, we're just using our body in a very simple way, just bowing to show respect, faith and respect to the Buddha. The main thing actually is the mind of respect, the mind of faith. Venerable Geshe says that this is the real prostration, is actually keeping a mind of faith and respect towards the Buddhas, the enlightened beings, and especially our spiritual guide. So that's prostration.